Subscribe for more. Executive Order Restoring Accountability to Policy Influencing Positions Within the Federal Workforce. January 20th, 2025. This executive order reinstates and amends a prior policy, Executive Order 13957, originally issued in October 2020, which restructured federal civil service rules to increase accountability and make it easier to remove federal employees in policymaking positions. The order also revokes a previous executive action, Executive Order 14003, that had reversed these reforms. Key sections and summary. Section 1. Purpose. The President has sole authority over the executive branch and federal workforce. Accountability in the civil service is lacking, as studies show federal supervisors struggle to remove underperforming employees. 41% of supervisors say they can remove employees engaged in misconduct. Only 26% are confident they can remove employees for poor performance. This problem is especially serious for policymaking positions. These employees shape and implement government policies that impact the nation. They are delegated authority by the President and must remain accountable. The order argues that some career federal employees have undermined executive leadership in the past. It seeks to restore accountability, especially in positions influencing policy. Section 2. Reinstating prior policy. Executive Order 13957, creating Schedule F in the accepted service, is reinstated. Originally issued in 2020, this order removed civil service protections from certain federal employees in policymaking roles, making them easier to dismiss. The current order brings back this policy under a new name, Schedule Policy/Career, instead of Schedule F. The effective date is reset to today's date. Section 3. Amendments to Prior Policy. The original Executive Order 13957 is modified in several ways. Terminology change. The term Schedule F is replaced with Schedule Policy/Career to reflect its focus on policymaking roles. Key revisions. Ensures that competitive service and adverse action procedures remain applicable in certain cases. Expands the categories of positions eligible for Schedule Policy/Career. Establishes that employees are not required to personally support the President, but must faithfully implement policies. Failure to implement policies is grounds for dismissal. Section 4. Regulatory changes. The Director of the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, must reverse a 2024 federal regulation that strengthened civil service protections. Certain regulatory provisions are declared inoperative until these changes take effect. Section 5. Expanding policy positions. Within 30 days, the Director of OPM must issue new guidance on additional categories of positions that agencies should recommend for Schedule Policy/Career. This could expand the number of employees affected. Section 6. Revoking Prior Policies. Executive Order 14003, Protecting the Federal Workforce, issued on January 22, 2021, is revoked. All policies established under Executive Order 14003 must be rescinded or revised. Agencies must review and undo policies that protected employees from dismissal. Section 7. General Provisions. This order does not override existing laws governing agencies. Implementation is subject to funding availability. The order does not create new legal rights for individuals to sue the government. Summary and implications. This order reinstates and strengthens a policy, originally known as Schedule F, that makes it easier to remove federal employees in policymaking positions. The key takeaways are: restoring federal workforce accountability. Civil servants influencing policy must be accountable to the President. Employees who resist or undermine administration policies can be removed. Restructuring federal hiring and removal protections. Certain career employees will lose civil service protections. Failure to implement policies can now result in dismissal. Revoking prior workforce protections. The order reverses Biden-era protections that made it harder to fire federal employees. Regulatory changes will roll back civil service job security. Potential for broader federal workforce reforms. More federal employees could be added to schedule policy career within 30 days. This policy may significantly change federal employment rules. In essence, this order reasserts presidential authority over the executive workforce, aiming to increase accountability and policy alignment among career civil servants in policy-related roles. Subscribe for more!